call tonight's meeting to order. We have Charlie here who'd like to start us with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, young man. Our highlight this evening comes from the middle school student art winner. Dr. Fraley, would you like to introduce that for us?
Yeah.
I can talk.
Okay.
All right. Well, good evening. It's my pleasure to introduce our student art winner this evening. Each year, we select a student art winner, one from each of our levels. So this year is middle school. So we're very excited to introduce our middle school winner, the Best in Show. Your artwork is submitted to a panel of 5 judges. And so we had 5 judges looking at all of the artwork that was presented, and we have a winner. So I'd like to introduce this evening. Let's go ahead and introduce Dr. Reinhardt. Dr. Reinhardt, Battleground Middle, so our student winner is from Battleground Middle. And Dr. Reinhardt, would you introduce your teacher and your student?
Yes, I'm happy to. So it is my pleasure to first introduce to you guys our winner, Miss Melanie Barrett, an 8th grade student at Battleground Middle who is wonderfully talented and so gifted, and we're so proud of her. And then, of course, behind every great student is a teacher. And Mrs. Appenzeller is our 8th grade art teacher, and she helped Melanie with this assignment and inspired her. And Mel, do you want to come up and talk a little bit about what your project is? Sure. Okay, come up and tell us about it.
Okay, so for my project, it was basically about culture and different countries, and each student had to pick a culture or country that was the U.S. or something different, and it was like, I love Japanese culture, and I have appreciated it since I was young. Like, I grew up loving cherry blossoms and Mulan, the Disney princess, and it was just something that is really unique to me and is special, and I just wanted to incorporate that into my art piece. Yeah.
Good job. And the title of your artwork?
Just the culture of Japanese.
Excellent. Thank you. All right. Well, here we go, guys. Are you ready? Let's see if I can work it. There it is.
Amazing.
And what medium you used? How did you?
Watercolor and ink.
Right, thank you. We have a certificate for you as well as a check. We will buy this artwork for $75 so that we can store it here at the EAC. So come on up and take a peek up here. And then would you like to introduce who you have with you this evening?
Oh, yes. So I have my mom, Rachel, and my dad, John, and then I have my 2 brothers, Johnny and Charlie.
Thank you. All right, come on up. We will give you your certificate, and we'll give you your check, and we'll get a picture of you in front of your artwork, and we'll bring other people up for pictures.
Your front center, Josh. You're in.
Do we need to move?
Yeah, let's move over here. You're all right. He's like leaning out of the photo. Just act natural back there, guys. All right, would you like the principal and art teacher? Get stand on the other side. There you go. Great. Wonderful. All right, would you like family? Would you like a photo?
That'd be great.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, photo session first.
Take advantage of it.
My brothers, act excited for your sister.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, they are smiling. Those are good brothers. All right, good job.
Sue,
Take one more picture.
with the school board, like we always do.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. You want for like the Twitter Or-
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So just a phone shot?
Should they go down?
You guys just gonna stand back there?
Unless you want us to move down.
Yeah,
think
let's
it's better.
be.
Yeah.
More pictures. Can't get enough.
Just wait till graduation.
We'll see in a few years.
Yeah.
Just kind of surround her, that'd be great. That's good, good. Isn't that beautiful?
That's great.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Holly, don't you go hiding. There you go, that's great. Smile, smile, smile. Woo. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Okay, do we have any patron comments this evening? Or none? Okay. So moving on to our routine items, approval of the meeting minutes from April. Are there any changes that need to be made? Seeing none. And the superintendent report.
Sure, the superintendent's report, we went over all the items there in the work session. Two of note would be that the last school day is May 22nd, with teachers finishing on the 26th, and then our two commencement ceremonies on May 28th at 5 o'clock here for the Tippecanoe Online Academy, and on Sunday, June 7th at 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock for Harrison and McCutcheon respectively. Everything else is in the report.
All right, thank you. Financial report, Ms. Brackett.
Yeah, tonight's financial report includes two items, $26.3 million accounts payable register, as well as a monthly summary of fund balances, revenue, and expenditures. This concludes my financial report for the month.
All right, thank you. Instruction report.
Sure, thank you. This evening, we have for your approval the staff development and field trip request reports that are come and ready for your review. Additionally, we also have curriculum materials adoptions, and we are recommending the high school English language arts and the high school world language materials be recommended as, or approved as presented.
All right, thank you. Personnel report.
Yes, I have some routine personnel items, but we also have two administrators with us this evening that we would need an approval on, so we appreciate a motion to pull them out and vote on them separately.
I would make a motion to pull out the two that we're hiring tonight that are present here and vote on those separately.
Second.
You have to vote on all that.
Yeah.
Yep. So motion and second, everyone in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Unopposed? All right, so let's pull those two items out.
Okay. So the first would be Phil Shaby as assistant principal at Harrison High School.
All right, so we recommend Phil Shaby to be hired as the assistant principal at Harrison High School. Need a motion to approve?
So moved.
Moved by Sondgraf,
Second?
second by Loggins. Any discussion? All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, welcome Mr. Shaby to Harrison High School.
And the second administrative recommendation is to approve Allison Jordan as the new Director of Nutrition Services.
All right, thank you. So can we have a motion to approve Allison Jordan as the Director of Nutrition Services?
So moved.
Can we get a second?
Second.
Moved by Harper, second by Burton. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, then welcome Ms. Jordan. Okay.
To complete the personnel report, I do have, looks like 7 retirements I'd like to recognize this evening. Cynthia DeGoyer, Mintani Elementary School teacher, has 35 years of teaching experience. She'll be retiring at the end of the year. We have 4 bus drivers, Lawrence Cox with 16 years, Ken Finfrock with 11 years, Penny Finfrock, 36 years, Judy French, 11 years. And then finally, we have 2 secretaries, Kay Cohenauer, the secretary at Wyandotte, 20 years with the district, and Lori Phillips, secretary at Burnett Creek, 28 years. So I'd like to recognize them and thank them for their service.
Oh, excellent, thank you. And I'm sorry, I forgot to mention at the end of our last, you are welcome to step out now if you'd like. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, any department reports? Or we had that at the work session. Board council is not here. Any board committee reports? None. All right. So can we have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Moved by Keckler,
Second.
second by Songrath. Any discussion? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. So the consent agenda is approved. No old business. On to new business. A request to approve the cooperative purchasing agreement. Dr. Allison?
Yes, just asking for your approval for our participation in the CLIC Cooperative Purchasing Consortium so we can get better value on our food purchases.
All right, can we get a motion to approve the CLIC purchasing agreement as presented?
So moved.
Moved by Loggins,
Second.
second by Keckler. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. And so that will be approved. Moving on to the appropriation hearing and resolution.
Yes, the next step in the general obligation bond process is to hold an additional appropriation hearing related to the proceeds. The budget has been attached to your agenda relating to the additional appropriation hearing. The total amount to be borrowed is $25,745,000. The budget listed encompasses the full amount. At this time, I would ask that the school board hold a public hearing in regards to this GO issue.
Okay, we'd like to open the hearing for this GO. Not seeing any comments for the hearing, so we'll close the hearing.
The next 2 items are resolutions that need to be adopted. The additional appropriation resolution authorizes the appropriations to be able to spend the bond proceeds. And the final bond resolution establishes the amount to be borrowed, the maximum repayment term, and the maximum interest rate. So at this time, I would recommend the school board adopt the resolutions as presented.
Okay, can we get a motion to adopt the resolutions as recommended?
So moved.
Moved by Songrath,
Second.
second by Keckler. Any discussion? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. The resolution will pass.
At this time, I also recommend the school board adopt the excerpts of minutes from tonight's hearing.
All right, can we get a motion to adopt the excerpts of minutes?
So moved.
Moved by Burton, second
Second.
by Loggins. Any discussion? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. So we'll pass the minutes.
Thank you.
All right, moving on to the curricular material fees for GLCA.
Yes. This evening, we are proposing curriculum material fees as presented for the GLCA for the 26-27 school year. Fees are reasonable and allowable under Indiana code. I would recommend the board adopt these fees as presented.
All right, can we get a motion to approve the GLCA materials fees?
So moved.
Moved by Harper,
Second.
second by Songrath. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Materials fees will be approved. And then the guaranteed maximum price approval.
Yes. I recommend the board approve the guaranteed maximum price for the Harrison Cafe expansion and athletic renovation and the amount of $21,082,935.
Okay, can we get a motion to adopt the guaranteed maximum price approval as presented?
So moved.
Moved by Songrath,
Second.
second by Keckler. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. All right, so we'll approve the guaranteed maximum price approval. That's the last item under new business. Announcements, we have several. The last day for students, as Dr. Allison mentioned earlier, is next Friday, May 22nd. The Tippecanoe Online Academy commencement will be May 28th at the Elston Administration Center at 5 p.m. Spring commencement will be June 7th at Elliott Hall of Music for Harrison High School at 1 p.m. and McCutcheon High School at 4 p.m. And our next regular board work session will be June 10th, beginning at 4 p.m., with the next regular board meeting June 10th at 6:30 p.m. And with that, the meeting is adjourned.